It's a blockbuster matchup tonight. We've got league champions Kaya FC Iloilo up against the reigning cup holders Stallion Laguna. Welcome everyone. It's the PFF Women's Football Cup 2025. We're live here at the Mall of Asia Sky Field of Dreams. So last season, Kaya clinched the league title, finishing top of the table with 23 points, 7 wins, 2 draws, and just a single loss, while netting 41 goals and conceding only 6. And they've really built that reputation for themselves of being very organized and hardworking in the league. Right now on your screens, you're seeing Stallion Laguna FC in their white kits, while Kaya FC Iloilo in their yellow and black kits. Right now, Stallion switching the play, but easily cleared by Kaya. Lots of pressure there, and as you can see, their formation, it is pretty interesting because there's this big contrast for Kaya FC Iloilo. One side lining up in a 3-4-3. They're inside the box. Passes it to the middle and crosses it, a clearance. A very dangerous attack for Stallion Laguna FC. Now the first corner of this match, taking it is Chandler McDaniel, their captain, and the double hat-trick scorer in their last game against Tuloy. Drops to the first post and a header goes straight towards the top of the net. Earlier on in this first half, just around 2 minutes in. A great way to bounce off a beautiful start in this PFF Women's Cup, winning a dominant 19-0 against Tuloy, and now scoring just 2 minutes in against one of their biggest rivals, Kaya FC. That was a beautiful shot by Ariana Robles, player number 20. But you also have to give it to Chandler McDaniel with a very accurate and just the right height with that corner. But again, it is early in this match, just a few minutes have gone, and they're inside the box, but easily collected by Olivia McDaniel. Decides to go for the direct, go straight to Kaya. Gives it down the line, a bit too far there. And that goal was from Ariana Robles, player number 20, coming from a set piece, the first corner of Stallion in this match. And right now it is a pretty familiar scenario because in their last game against Tuloy, they did get a shot and get a goal just 2 minutes in. And against one of the bigger teams in this cup, it does say a lot towards the attack of Stallion Laguna. we can hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, instructing their players to put on that high pressure towards Kaya's backline. Tolentine with the ball. Lots of expectations from Kaya's forwards. Switching the play. Kaya really maximizing their field of play. Connects with Castañeda. Again, switching the play. A bit of miscommunication there. Rolls away. Bit of challenge there. Still a ball for Kaya. Free kick. Decides to go for that build up, that short pass. Lots of bodies there, trying to alleviate the pressure. Stallion tightening the space. Another free kick for Kaya. And a pretty interesting setup for Kaya because they do have a 3-4-3, which does tell you that they will be looking to overload the wings and really stretch the back line. As you can see, Tolentine making things happen towards the flanks. Fontamillas giving it to the middle, cleared away by Stallion. But still, Kaya trying to regain that possession. Altiche giving it back to Long. Towards the middle. Headed out. And given their position, you can say that it is going to be a battle between width and structure. Because the 3-4-3 breakthrough of Kaya, the solid four-man defense, or will the 4-3-3 midfield dictate the tempo? Lots of midfield battles happening right now. Stallion quick to challenge the midfields of Kaya. Gives it down the line. Lots of bodies there. Castañeda. Switching the play. Tolentine. Kaya resetting the play. Bit of misstep there, but she finds her balance. Again with that pressure. Gives it down the line. No one's on her just yet. Nakahabol si Long. Stallion with the ball, Cerdon. Cerdon again, giving it to the forward, trying to connect with McDaniel. Roach, but this time Kaya gets it back. They give it down the line. A very compact Kaya right now in their half. Tries to make an attempt but blocked by Kaya. Down the line. Gets that cross mid-high but bounces off Kaya's defense. Another chance. Now a bit higher but goes wide. just comparing Stallion's previous game, their next goal against Tuloy previously was around the 13 to 14 minute of the game. With the aggressiveness shown, they are keeping Kaya in their own halves. Given they are able to put a stop to their attack. But still, given the aggression and the persistent, lots can happen. Inside the box, Castañeda sees the chance, pulls the trigger. Puts it towards the right side of the net. 10 minutes in, sinagot ang goal ng Stallion. Making it an equalizer, making it an even field. Anika Castañeda letting Kaya breathe once again. With the 4-3-3 positioning of Stallion, you can assume that they did expect for a strong attack coming from Kaya, making their formation pretty balanced so as to eliminate the space of attack from Kaya. Christensen brings it down the middle. Lots of defenders. Tries to go for that attempt. Goes wide. Easily collected by Palacios. Again, to everyone that's just tuned in, this is the PFF Women's Football Cup 2025. We're here at the Mall of Asia Sky Field of Dreams, and we're live at the PFF Women's Cup Facebook page. You can follow us on Facebook and TikTok, and do support us by using the hashtag WFC2025 or hashtag PFF Women's Cup. Right now, we see Castañeda giving it towards the middle to Tolentine. But great challenge from Stallion. Roach gives it to the sides. Now it's a foot race towards the middle to McDaniel. Tries to connect. But a bit too far, nakaabang na si Tolentine. A hard worker there. Challenge after challenge. Castañeda trying to gain possession, but Stallion not allowing them any sort of space whatsoever. Lots of bodies on that side. Tries to switch the play. Rodriguez stealing that ball from Villaflor. Kaya again. Wasn't too sure if that was an attempt or a pass, but either way, That was safely collected by McDaniel. Cerdon tries to give it to McDaniel. Palacios is there, opts for safety, clears it away. A pretty spread out Stallion right now. Lots of options. Tolentine, as we all know, a very talented forward, making lots of problems for defenders out there given her speed and skill. But right now in this match, we've seen her go all out for the defense, something that you really want your forwards and your wingers to have, is that discipline to track back and give that challenge as to whoever gets possession of that ball, especially from your opposition. Kaya tries to switch the play, but high pressure from Stallion. And it's given towards the box, but that's an offside call. It's Tyla Christensen off position. Now it's a ball for Kaya. Decide to go for the build-up. Castañeda giving it to the flanks towards the penalty area. Right now we see a pretty evened out playing field right now. And it does showcase the continuation of rivalry between the two top teams from last season. But this time, the stakes and the format are different. You can really tell that the blend of international experience and chemistry really does make these two teams dangerous contenders. They go to switch the play, trying to catch Stallion off guard. But they decide to go for the counter. Hinabol ni Christensen. Pero di nakaabot. Now we're with Kaya. They try to keep it in their half. Castañeda. Rodriguez. To Altiche. Tries to go and reset. Gives it down the line. A foot race between Rodriguez and Villaflor. Pressure's on. A 50-50 battle. Altiche again finding her mid, giving it to the box, but cleared away by Johnson. Pasion connects with the winger, cleared away by Humphreys. Now we saw a fast clip of all the spectators right now. So we do invite all of you to join us here at the Mall of Asia Sky Field of Dreams. It is free admission. The weather here is pretty good. The wind is great. And it's a great time to be playing football. Long, connecting with Tolentine. To the flanks, Rodriguez. Tries to connect, but a misplaced pass there. Burkhardt goes down, a free kick for Stallion. Villaflor with the ball. Goes to the penalty area. But Palacios decides to go to Tolentine. Stolen by Robles. It's still with the women in white. Trying to get some space. A bit of a forced pass there. Lots of bodies towards the middle. But still going for that pass, really desperate to get any sort of chance. Palacios goes for that direct. Castañeda. It's Castañeda against Pasion. No foul there. Tolentine. Another long-range shot, but it goes directly to McDaniel. McDaniel, great distribution, but a bit of a miscontrol leads to the possession of Kaya. There goes that direct ball. Making Tolentine run. But right now it is the possession of Stallion. And as you can see, the Kaya players, they do have ribbons tied to their hair, and that is not just a fashion statement, but it is an international symbol because specifically its color is pink, and that is a symbol for breast cancer awareness, and that's an advocacy that they're planning to do for this entire month of October. And to all the viewers, you may visit icancerfoundation.org to support the cause and be more informed of breast cancer, which is a very beautiful advocacy to have for Kaya. Some physicality happening there. Two bodies going down. They're fine, they're now walking. During those first few minutes, lots of action there. You can really tell that these two teams were pretty determined to get those goals, with Stallion scoring the second minute of the game. A bit of a risky pass there, especially with McDaniel just in front of the keeper. Burkhardt with the ball. No call there and cleared away. Arsenal Chan giving it down the line. Now it's another throw in, this time a free kick rather. This time it is from Chandler McDaniel, their team captain, the double hat-trick scorer in the previous game, the one who assisted Robles in the first goal for Stallion in this match. Beautiful height, straight to the head of Kaya. Cleared away. Stallion. Balls with Roach. Given to the wing. Crossed. Long. Clearing the ball. Roach again. Blocked by Tolentin. But Cerdon tries to keep it mid-block. Robles decides to restart the play. Johnson now to McDaniel. No foul called. Tolentina again. And great challenge by Christensen. In these past few minutes, we can really tell na si Tolentin, she's been working, she's been running, but she's checked by Stallion's backline. Kaya being very patient, staying compact. Sees that space in the middle. Stallion again. Tries to go for that through. McDaniel steals the ball. Tries to go for that pass. And gets caught in the offside trap. Long goes for that short to Kadag. Lumagpas kay Tolentin. Stallion trying to get more space for themselves, inviting the players. A misstep there. Altiche finding that pressing trigger, decides to get possession. 50-50 battle here. McDaniel. Castañeda switching the play. Valentina again, but Robles making sure that she doesn't even get a lick of that ball. Fontamillas. Binigay sa gilid. Humphreys in the penalty area. None of the Kaya forwards chase that ball. Now it's with McDaniel. is a pattern of misplaced passes right now, and it's an exchange of possession from these two teams. Christensen trying to connect, but easily collected by Long. With that height advantage and her strengths as a center back, her headers, she's had a lot of scores coming from set pieces. It should be a given that most of those direct balls can be easily checked by Hailey Long. Stallion again, restarting. Johnson looking for her options. Kaya clogging the area, forcing Stallion to switch the play. Decides to go for that direct. Now it's Kaya's ball. Tries to clear it, pero natamaan lang sa Stallion. Nadapa, but no call there. Another clearance. Lagpas, but Long. Composed enough to pass that ball. Carpio, Rodriguez. Castañeda, but out goes McDaniel. Christensen with the ball, looking to connect. Sees some of her teammates, brings it through the middle. Pero diretso sa depensa ng Kaya. Chance for the counter for Kaya. Most of those forwards are back down towards their attacking third. This is an opportunity for them. They do decide to slow it down a bit. Castañeda with the ball, connecting. Tolentine finally getting a cross in there. McDaniel not needing to move that much. But right now, finally gets to have contact after that attempt from Tolentine. They're inside the box. Goes for that fancy feet. But it goes wide. Bookhart trying to do it all the way. Eliminates that defender, but it really is that last step, that finishing, that placement that could have changed this whole story. Palacios going for that build-up. A high press from Stallion. It's a throw in for Stallion. Johnson maximizing her height. Great timing there. Pero ngayon nasa Kaya naman ng bola. crosses there straight to Fontamillas. Tolentine to the middle, intercepted by Stallion. Christensen giving it back, needing a bit of a breather. This is a pretty familiar sight. Kaya having to stay compact because of Stallion's possession. But right now, Rodriguez in the penalty area going for that volley. Unable to connect with Tolentine. McDaniel with the ball. Goes to the sides. Christensen versus Tolentine right now. McDaniel gets possession of the ball. Gives it to Roach. Carpio going down. A free kick for Kaya.
Turn and dribble. They're not stepping to you.
Kaya true enough to their system, opts for that build-up. Humphreys trying to penetrate from the flanks. There goes that cross to the middle. Christensen again. Now with Gadag. Fontamillas. Nagpas. Diretso naman kay Palacios. Too strong of a pass. Stallion taking advantage of that space. But Long clears it. Chance for the counter. A foot race right now. Rodriguez versus McDaniel. And the defense eliminates McDaniel. Goes for the left. But too weak. Goes straight to the defense of Stallion. One of their closest attempts in this first half. One of those rare opportunities where she eliminated the goalkeeper and just has to face one more defense. Goes for that left foot and it was a bit too weak. Goes straight to the defense. It could have been another story if she had more options inside the box, inside that sweet spot. Now it's a free kick from Stallion. Again, easily headed out by Haley Long. Christensen. Straight to Palacios. Press from Stallion Laguna. And it's McDaniel versus Long right now. And a clean tackle by Long. Gadag down the line. Tries to connect to Tolentine. Johnson. Daniel clears it away. Robles. To Pasion. Pasion again. Down the line, cleared away by Cuenco. It's still inside in the penalty area. Goes left. Still inside the box. Kaya flew a bit there. And now a free kick is given for the women in yellow. We are down to the last few minutes of this first half. And of course, going against these two teams who are jam-packed when it comes to their attack, as well as the discipline that they have in their defense, it is a given that fatigue is a factor right now. Up against the top two teams last season. Right now, it is a mental game for both teams to keep it up, to protect their goals, so that moving forward in the second half, they can deliver, and hopefully it is a better situation so they can create those chances for themselves in the attack. Tolentine down the line, goes out. Stallion very spread out right now. Balls with Johnson, connecting with her mid. Christensen. Trying to get that space. Stallion really are able to maximize the width. And a long-range shot sails over the crossbar. As I was saying, Stallion really maximizing the width of the field, but really the movement and the pacing of the switch is really a factor as to why Kaya is still able to maintain their formation at hindi nakakahanap ng butas ang Stallion. Kaya napipilitan silang mag-switch ng play ng paulit-ulit. They're still in the half of Kaya. Stallion trying to get those passes. They're inside the box. And a last-minute goal by Christensen. Really just clogging that area and shooting her shot. Marking the second goal for Stallion Laguna. What a shot from Tyla Christensen.
The goal for Stallion Laguna FC was scored by player number 21, Tyla Christensen.
Fontamillas going for that chip.
Additional time, 1 minute.
additional time, a minute of additional time. This time, what Stallion wants to do is really protect their goal right now for at least a minute, so as to get that sense of safety. McDaniel taking her time, and that marks the end of our first half. The score is 2-1 in favor of Stallion Laguna FC. That first goal, the second minute of the game, was from Ariana Robles after that assist from Chandler McDaniel. And the second goal was from Tyla Christensen. After that, surely the adjustments can be seen coming in the second half. And be sure to tune in here at the PFF Women's Football League Facebook page. And yes, we'll be right back.
The action will continue here in the Mall of Asia, Field of Dreams. This is the Philippine Football Federation Women's Football Cup 2025. We thank you all for coming today and encourage you to visit the PFF Women's Cup Instagram and Facebook page for more details on the cup. Share your moments with us on social media and use the hashtags #PFF Women's Cup 2025. This is brought to you by the Philippine Football Federation in partnership with the NCRFA, our host FA, NCRFA, and Grid Sports Athletic, our tournament organizer. We'd also like to thank the teams of the PFF Women's Cup and their sponsors.
Good evening. This is the PFF Women's Football Cup 2025. We're here at the Mall of Asia Sky Field of Dreams. I'm your commentator for tonight, Alex Lagman, and the first half score is 2-1 of in favor of Stallion Laguna FC. And those two goals were from Ariana Robles and then afterwards from Anika Castañeda of Kaya FC Iloilo. And then afterwards, towards the end of the first half, it was from Tyla Christensen. A lot of adjustments can be made from both teams. First off is when it comes to their attack, what really works for Kaya or what has been effective is when Anika Castañeda was up top. Yes, she is able to provide that structure and that distribution in the middle, but the kind of impact that she had as soon as she got that cross there at the top, at the attacking third, at the back of Johnson, after her run towards the blind spot of Johnson, she did that control and made that shot, giving that equalizer for Kaya. While for Stallion, that first goal was coming from a set piece given by Chandler McDaniel, then headed in by Ariana Robles. While that second goal towards the end of the first half came from a cross and a bit of a contact and a lot of bodies towards the middle, but eventually with that one touch they were able to get it towards the back of the net. So really it's through the flanks that Stallion Laguna is able to convert those shots into goals, while for Kaya it is those build-ups and that connection towards Castañeda up top that most favors them. Again, we are about to start kickoff for the second half, and we'll see what both coaches, both teams have done to make those adjustments and to add up to their score.
Substitutions for Kaya FC Iloilo. Number 8, Julia Humphreys out. Number 19, Marcel Maria Mendaño in. Number 14, Anika Shadeli Castañeda out. Number 22, Joyce Ann Onrubia in. Substitution for Stallion Laguna FC. Number 21, Taylor Christensen out. Number 28, Atibor Olali in.
There have been some substitutions for Kaya FC Iloilo. Like I did mention, the goal scorer Anika Castañeda has been subbed out, so that is the last that we see of her in this game, as well as Julia Humphreys, and in goes player number 19, Rosel Mendaño, as well as Joyce Onrubia. That free kick directly towards the penalty area, but easily collected by Olivia McDaniel. Substitutions also happened for Stallion Laguna FC. Out goes Taylor Christensen, the second goal scorer for Stallion Laguna FC. She has performed very well, able to defend her man as well as create those chances in the attack. Now she is substituted by player number 28, Atibor Olali. A lot of these forwards have been subbed out. Again, these two teams, they are very disciplined when it comes to their formation, their organization. So for sure it is gonna end a header and straight inside the net. Coming from a set piece, sees that opportunity, gets that header. And the first few minutes of the second half makes that goal for Stallion. That goal really provided that cushion for Stallion. A lot more composure there. They do have the privilege of being able to hold the ball more often, take their time. Misstep there, goes out. Now a ball for Kaya.
Goal for Stallion Laguna FC by player number 7, Mia Bookhard.
That third goal, that header, was from player number 7, Mia Bookhard. To reiterate, Stallion, they do really shine. They do really make those goals after those set pieces. Really looking alive the first few minutes of the second half. Now Kaya being down by 2. I'm sure the urgency to get that goal is felt by their entire team. But still, their defense, their aggression is still apparent. Now a free kick for Stallion. Passes it back. A bit off target, but they're able to alleviate that pressure. Johnson cleared away. Player number 7, Mia Bookhard, is not only a goal scorer in this game, but as well as in their game against Tuloy, scoring 2 in Tuloy. Set piece across, bounces off McDaniel. Kaya again. This time Stallion has the ball. Tries to go. Stallion, they try to retrieve that. Try and look for options. Goes for that direct. Hinabol ni Holali. Cleared away. Given Kaya's backline, attackers really are forced to move as much as they can to create those chances. And bringing in Holali, some fresh legs, really is an advantage for Stallion. Right now we see Chandler McDaniel taking the corner, a bit of a familiar scene in the first half where they scored their first goal, connecting with Ariana Robles. Let's see if they can recreate that similar situation here. second post, far end, Johnson kicks it in. Cleared away. Lumagpas kay Rodriguez. Hinabol ng Stallion. Passion with the ball. Pressure by Carpio. Rodriguez. Gives it to Onrubia. Back to the defense. Long. Looking for the reset. Kadag. Point to point anticipated by Stallion. But still, Kaya perseveres. Goes for that cross. Bounces off. Johnson anticipates that. Tolentin making things happen. There goes that cross. And a laser shot to the bottom left. The story's not over. 2-3 by Tolentin. And perhaps this is the reason why Coach Yu kept Tolentin up top. That is because she is the full package when it comes to a forward. She has that speed, she has that discipline, she tracks back in the defense, and most especially, she is persistent in the flanks. Doing her best to make it work. And eventually persevering, making the score 2-3. Giving hope for Kaya FC Iloilo. Holali. McDaniel. Roach. Blocks. Passion. And they're inside the box. It's Long versus McDaniel now. Clears it away. Diretso sa Stallion. Going inside the box. Goes down. No foul there. Cuenco. Tolentin. Back to Kadag. Looking for the build-up. Carpio. Trying to go for Tolentin. Anticipated. Quantamilias trying to get that pass. Unsuccessful. Mendaño. Contact with Holali. And Altiche. Goes down. She does seem fine, but some confusion there. That would be a ball for Stallion. This is a really great side to see. The McDaniel supporting each other. Just the other day, it was the other way around. Because Chandler and Olivia were supporting Finn McDaniel in his match in the PFL. This time, it's a free kick, but rather it's for Kaya. Cuenco delivering the ball, but a handball there. A free kick for the women in white. Stallion trying to go for that direct. Kadag getting shifty. Serdon putting on the pressure. Clears it away. If you are Stallion at this point, medyo may onting kaba na din yan kasi isa na lang ang lamang nyo, which makes you so determined to get another goal, just to get that security. Holali goes down. Another free kick is given. Kaya with the ball. Walang tao si Tolentine. And we all know how dangerous that could be. Long shot again. Opportunity. Stallion able to transition to the attack. Great pressure from Arsenal Chan. Roach with the ball. Lots of aggression from Altice. A bit of a push there. Free kicks given to Stallion. Taking it is Villaflor. First to the ball was Kaya. Rodriguez goes down, but no call from the ref. And a smart decision from Long there. Decides to go for that header. So Palacios can collect it. Lots of bodies going down these past few minutes. Both teams really wanting to get that advantage of another goal. Stallion pressing high. Taking up more space. McDaniel looking to distribute. Gives it to Bookhard. And a goal kick's called. A ball for Kaya. You can see the frustration from Bookhard. Because the corner would really have helped Stallion Laguna. Very high press from Holali. Another goal kick. very high press from Stallion. Standing their ground, and now little by little, they are starting to infiltrate Kaya's half. Bookhart again goes down. This time it is a ball for Stallion. This is within Chandler McDaniel's range. It's really about connecting with her forward, someone who can get that finish. Great height, straight to the first post. First to the ball was long. Chance for the counter. While Stallions all the way down there. Tolentine connecting with Rodriguez. Rodriguez with Altiche. Those pink ribbons flying. A bit of a soft touch, perhaps trying to connect with Tolentine. A misdirected pass and a bit too soft. Straight to Stallion's keeper. Yun yung mga bagay na mapapasabi ka talagang sayang. Because coming all the way from that defending third, they built it up. And it really is that last touch that falters. We are 67 minutes in the second half. Lots of substitution for Stallion. They are looking to put more goals under their belt. Coming in their first match, they do say that the reason why they went all out with that 19-0
Stallion Laguna FC
is to maximize those goal points.
Player number 19, Rhea Janae Arsenal Chad, replaced by player number 2.
And some substitutions for Stallion Laguna FC. In goes player number 2, Kaya Hawkinson, as well as McKenna Davidson. Just to mention, in the previous matches, McKenna Davidson was able to score 2 shots and was the first goal scorer for Stallion. As a game changer coming in this second half, there are some expectations from her to get that goal and to add up to the score of Stallion. Davidson with the ball. Big throw down the line. Another throw in by Davidson. Lots of expectations also from Davidson, not just because of that, of her last performance with Iloilo, but also as a game changer, as a substitute. You do have that expectation to, at minimum, match or exceed the level of play. That's something that Stallion does need right now if they want to add up to that cushion in the scoreline. Long, easily heading out that ball from McDaniel. Mendaño versus Davidson. Down the line to the middle. Holali versus Palacios. And Carpio. Carpio goes down. That ball goes out. Right now, she is being assisted. It does seem that there has been contact there. As you can see, she is limping as she goes out of the pitch. It is quite unsure if she's able to play the rest of the second half. But right now, we are headed to Chandler McDaniel's corner. If she is taking this corner, she should most likely avoid long. She goes for that grounder directly to Kaya. Stallion going for the defense. One woman down. Long to Kadag. At this point, it is crucial for Kaya to have possession of that ball. So as to keep themselves from being even more fatigued. So as we all know, being the defending team is more tiring. compared to having possession of that ball. Both players go down, Holali and Pontamillas. The score is 2-3 in favor of Stallion. Kaya looking to get that equalizer. Stallion prioritizing their defense, but given their attacks, still hungry for more goals. Referee gives this free kick to Kaya.
Player number 30, Alessandria Carpio, replaced by player number 23, Sheen Nicole Boris. Player number 26, Jamie Kane Fontanillas, replaced by player number 3, Christine Gutieza.
It does seem that Carpio is unable to continue in the second half. She's now replaced. And two players are now in for Kaya FC Iloilo. Player number 3, Christine Huleza, as well as Sheen Boris, player number 23.
Keep working, Kenna!
Again, to everyone who's just tuning in, this is the PFF Women's Football Cup 2025 here at the Mall of Asia Sky Field of Dreams. I'm your commentator for tonight, Alex Lagman. Please do follow us on all our socials. On IG, that's at PFF Women's Cup. McDaniel distributing, going for the direct. Cuenco clearing the ball. Right now, Long is headed towards the flanks, trying to connect with Tolentin. There goes that clearance. Challenged by Kaya. Tolentin goes down. No foul there. And it's Bookhard bringing the ball all the way to the attacking third. Tries to connect with Holali. And a yellow card has been given. Some pulling action going on there. Our referees addressing this moment of concern. for these two teams, they have around 10 minutes for Kaya to get that equalizer, for Stallion to either maintain their scoreline or get one more goal. Kaya clearing the ball outwards. A free kick. Again, last 10 minutes. Of course, with all the injuries, we are to assume that there would be added time. But right now, their concern should be going for that all-out attack. Kadag trying to switch the play. Holali putting on that challenge against Altice. Substitution as well for Kaya. Out goes Rodriguez and in goes Navaja.
Substitution for Kaya FC Iloilo. Player number 7, Kathleen Camille Rodriguez, replaced by player number 9, Irish Navaja. Substitution for Stallion Laguna FC. Player number 7, Mia Bookhart, replaced by player number 22, Jenna Merrill.
Mia Bookhart being replaced by Jenna Merrill. There goes that header inside the box. Another one, Stallion defending their goal, not allowing an inch of any woman in yellow to be inside that penalty area. Misstep there. It does seem that it got into contact with McDaniel's shin. Tolentine gets that cross, but blocked. Stallion looking for each other. Holali. It's a 1v1 right now, but supported. Crossed. Miscontrol there. Still able to. Off target there, but safely collected by Palacios. Bit of give and go action. Navaja. This time Stallion. Trying to penetrate from the sides. And Rubia clearing it away. Giving it to Kaya.
Billy, shoulder! Check your shoulder!
Uleza giving it down the line. Johnson gets that clearance. All Kaya needs right now is that one goal for the equalizer. Gives it inside the box. Player goes down.
Hey, ref, that's a handball!
She is Altice. She is holding on to her leg.
That's simulation, ref!
You can hear the rejection of the Stallion coaches. A foul inside the penalty area would give Kaya a big chance for that equalizer. Right now, Altice is being treated by medical team. Goes for that direct. Lagpas kay Johnson. Johnson goes down. Tolentine still goes in the middle. Bounces off on Rubia and goes straight to McDaniel. Going for the distance. Danyo. Now a throw in for the women in white. This time a ball for Kaya. Now giving it to Long. Knowing the reach that she has with her throw in, it seems that Kaya really wants to get that goal. Long this time with the throw in, everyone adjusting inside that goal. Navaja, another chance for Kaya. Gives it inside the penalty, headed out by Stallion. Kaya keeps it in the half. A bit of a misstep from Kadug. Pressure. Gives it down the line. It's a challenge from Merrill. But Kaya still trying to hold on. There goes that cross, headed out straight to Altice. Altice tries to go for that attempt but goes wide. Additional time, 4 minutes. Story could have been different. She had that space. If she had that control and then decided to pull the trigger, then the scoreline could have been different for Kaya. But then again, they do still have 4 minutes. And all they need is one goal to get that 3-3 scoreline. Kaya still in the half of Stallion. Opportunity for them. Taking the corner is Mendaño. Clock is ticking. Pressure is on. Long inside the penalty area. They could go for that header. A lot of them, a lot of the Kaya players waiting towards that second post.
Substitution for Stallion Laguna FC. Player number 28, Atagor Hawali, replaced by player number 44, Leah Elizabeth Fountain.
This time a change of forwards here. Holali replaced by
Stallion Laguna FC.
player number 44, Fountain.
Player number 14, Isabela Facion, replaced by
Lots of physicality happening there. And a yellow card has been given to Olivia McDaniel. Kaya maximizing the chance that they had with that corner. Pati si Palacios umabot sa attacking third.
You fuck off and get on the sideline. Fuck off and get on the sideline. Get off the fucking field.
And we can see the Kaya players trying to explain their case. Lots of emotions right now. A few minutes left of additional time. And from that set piece, scoring that equalizer from Kaya, surely we can see how much it frustrated Stallion. And it is a recurring pattern here. Stallion gets that score, and after a while, they do try to calm down, but Kaya eventually sets it to even play. Right now, a few minutes left. Let's see if these two teams are able to catch up, to make that one goal and completely change the storyline of this match. We see Long trying to recover from that contact. Bit of a limp there, but she manages to walk away. Cuenco going for that build-up. Now that direct. Tries to go to that through pass. McDaniel heads off for that safety. Isa pang direct, and that's the last play. The final score in this match, Kaya FC Iloilo 3 and
We thank you all for coming today and encourage you to visit the PFF Women's Cup Instagram and Facebook page for more details on the Philippine Football Federation Women's Cup 2025. Use the hashtags #PFF Women's Cup 2025 and engage in our social media. Thank you all, see you, and good night.